$1,400 fourth stimulus check for low income also passed in the stimulus package, right? Well, wait, hold up for just a minute. That's what we need to talk about in this video right here, so let's get into all these details. But really quickly, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I'm here with all of the latest updates each and every day and maintaining my commitment to you and this community as a whole, which is to be here with all of the honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information every single day. However, I'll let you be the judge of that as you watch this video and other videos right here on the channel. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Subscribe down below and let's get into this right away. All right, so a few hours ago, I was out in a video and said Congress has passed one of the two stimulus packages that are currently on the table right now. In fact, this is true. Yes, it did happen late last night at about 11:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Congress did officially pass through the final steps of the one of the two packages that is currently on the table. It now goes on to the president's desk for a signature. Now, the president and vice president were actually out a few hours ago talking about this passing through Congress and discussing that they're going to be holding a signing ceremony to actually sign this bill into law. It's pretty much a done deal because the president has indicated he will be signing it, so we can pretty much say, yes, it is done and pretty much in the books, even though it's not quite done yet. I mean, it's pretty much a done deal at this point, right? But as a result of that, we also do have one other package that is currently on the table right now, the reconciliation bill. However, I've also seen a number of different comments and people reaching out to me based on that video from earlier today, and I want to offer some more clarification because I'm not sure if I said something that was misleading or if there's just still a lot of confusion about this. But either way, as I've always said, I am here for you every single day as your one and only daily advocate, and I'm here to help you out in any way that I can, regardless of what's going on. I'm your one-stop shop. So again, thank you for your support. Subscribe down below. All right, so here's the deal. Oh, by the way, this also doesn't help anything out either. I've seen rumors going around online. In fact, I saw a couple articles about this, that there are people talking about a $15,000 stimulus check. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. There's not a $15,000 stimulus check, okay? I'm not sure if you've seen this as well. I'll just say this much. There's a guy here on YouTube saying there's a $15,000 stimulus check. There is not. I guarantee it. If you can find a $15,000 stimulus check, I will fly to your house and give you $15,000 in cash, okay? If you can find it, I'll tell you. There, you know what I mean? There's not a $15,000 stimulus check. That's why I'm willing to take that bet, because I know that there's not. So my point is, there's rumors going around saying that there is. There's not. I promise. I guarantee 100% there's not a $15,000 stimulus check. But that is not helping all of everything going on right now. But here's the deal. So, yes, in fact, a stimulus package did pass through Congress late last night. The president will be signing it into law sometime soon. Not sure when that's going to happen, but they will be holding a signing ceremony for that. However, when it comes to a fourth stimulus check, I want to make it very clear with this, okay? Again, please don't be upset with me. I'm just the guy bringing you the information. Here's the deal. This stimulus package that passed last night is the infrastructure bill. This is the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill that contains funding in there for roads, bridges, airports, waterways, broadband, internet, things like this, physical infrastructure. When you drive down the street, the things that you look at, right? The road, everything, the bridges you drive on, the rivers that you drive over, you know, stuff like that, the waterways, everything like that. That is what this pertains to. However, when it comes to a fourth stimulus check, it was not contained in this bill. But here's the thing. We never expected a fourth stimulus check to be added into this infrastructure bill. Never, ever did we think that it would be in this bill, right? So this bill, we knew from the very start there would never be a stimulus check in this bill. Not the infrastructure bill anyway. But we do have currently on the table still the reconciliation bill. This is now the $1.85 trillion reconciliation bill. This is the one that Congress is still working on. Now, this one is the bill that has not passed through the House, and it's not passed through the Senate, and it is not on its way to the president's desk yet. However, we anticipate that to come here within the following days and or the next couple weeks here, whenever Congress actually gets all of this wrapped up. But here's the thing. This is the package in which, if there's going to be a fourth stimulus check, whether it's $1,400, whether it's $2,000, whether it's focused on every person in the entire country, or whether it's focused on low income or strictly Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA beneficiaries, this is the package in which we would expect them to add a fourth stimulus check if there just so happens to be one. So, again, I just want to make it very clear. With the video from earlier today, again, I don't think I said anything misleading in there. I honestly just think there's a lot of confusion about this, which I totally get it. It's a very confusing time right now. There's things that are changing rapidly. On one hand, we got Congress talking about one thing. On the other hand, we got Congress talking about something else. They're arguing. They're going back and forth. There's just a lot of numbers. There's a lot of words, a lot of this that many of us don't even understand. I'm just being totally real with you. That's why I research this stuff every day, so that I can keep up to date with everything going on right now, and so that I can better understand it, because honestly, it is confusing with all of this stuff that is going on out there. However, when it comes to the infrastructure package that they just passed through Congress, that does not contain a fourth stimulus check. And in fact, we never ever expected it to contain a fourth stimulus check, okay? But when it comes to the reconciliation bill, the one that they're still working on and is still opened up, and the one that could contain anything, literally they could put anything in there that they wanted, for the most part, not everything, but essentially they could add almost anything into it. That is the package where we would actually expect them to add a fourth stimulus check if there's going to be one, okay? So now at this point, they have not added a fourth stimulus check into it, and a fourth stimulus check is not passed. So again, I'm not sure if I misled somehow. Again, I don't think I did. I've actually gone back and I listened to my video from earlier. I don't think I made it sound at all like there's a fourth stimulus check in this bill today. And then, I'm not sure if there's other information going on around out there right now, or if it just makes it sound like, hey, a stimulus package passed, that must mean that a fourth stimulus check is for sure contained within it, right? Well, no, not necessarily, right? But here's the thing. We do still have this other package that's on the table, and if they just so decided to do so, they could still add that payment into the package. Remember, there's this $1,400 check that's been requested or essentially urged by the Senior Citizens League, right? They've been out actually pushing on Congress. We've been pushing on Congress. Many of you right here in the community have been calling and emailing your senators and your representatives. We've been doing a lot of things pushing for a fourth stimulus check in the amount of $1,400, or even better, $2,000 would be much better. But that is kind of where we stand. So again, I wanted to come back with you and clear this up, because I've seen it so many times, people reaching out saying, they just passed the bill. That means a check is coming, right? When are we going to get it, and who's included? Oh, okay, so I wanted to clear that up for you, because I just want to make sure that there's no misleading information, that there's no confusion. I just want to make this very clear. Again, please don't be upset with me. I'm just the guy that brings you the information. And as I've said, even though sometimes I don't want to bring you discouraging information, or I don't want to bring you information that makes anybody feel bad, things like that, I have to be completely 100% honest with you with the information that I do have. And that is, it's not in this package right now, okay? So, the one that was passed anyway, even the reconciliation bill, literally anything can come with that. They could add a fourth stimulus check into it today if they wanted to. They could do it. It would not be hard to do. They could write it up in a very short amount of legislation. They could add it in there, and boom, it could be in the package, right? But the reconciliation bill, the one that they're currently working on right now, still is the one where we would expect a fourth stimulus check, is if there's going to be one. But also remember, a fourth stimulus check or any kind of additional payments could be passed through in its own standalone bill that would not be outside the realm of what Congress can do. They absolutely can do that. So just because if this next package goes through and there's no package or there's no stimulus check in it, that doesn't mean that it's off the table. It doesn't mean that it's game over. It doesn't mean that it's done and over with and we'll never ever get another check in our lives. No, it doesn't mean that at all. It just simply means maybe they didn't pass it in this one, but the president has already indicated there will be another stimulus package coming after this one. Okay, well, we just have to watch that one then too, if for some reason an additional payment isn't made in there. Again, we don't really know. We have no clue. Congress is literally a wild card. They do things that we don't expect. They don't do a lot of things that we do expect, right? You know what I mean? Like, we've been watching them for so long now. We expect them to do a bunch of things, and then they don't follow through. We don't expect them to do something, and then before you know it, they're doing it. And it's like, what is going on here? You know what I mean? So, anyway, I hope this clears it up for anybody out there right now. Again, I know it's not what you maybe want to hear, but here's the thing. It is my commitment, and it is very important to me to be completely honest with everything, even if it's not information that I want to share all the time, just because I know how badly everybody needs a check right now. I get it. That's why I'm doing what I can with the resources I have to choose winners out of my videos and give away a little bit of money here and there, along with the little stimulus checks that I continue to do. It's just, you know what? I get it. I know that the struggle is real, and I know that, hey, if I have a little bit of resources that I can do something with and to help out people in this community, I feel like I want to be able to do that my part as well, which is why I'm stepping up and kind of doing that as well. So make sure you continue to watch the videos as I have those little special code words within the videos, by the way. Pay attention for those coming up. But I do choose winners right out of my videos and give money to, like literally cash to, right there. So yeah, a lot of people have been coming out the last couple of days here that we've been doing that. So it's been a fun thing. But anyway, I wanted to come back with you, share this with you, and let you know what's going on, as well as clear this up, just so that there's no misunderstanding, no miscommunication, and that there's no false hope, as in, whoa, it's coming, right? It's coming. When are we getting it? Who's included? And then all of a sudden it never arrives, right? It's like, I've had this happen to me a few times in my life. You think you have a date set up, right? You ever been in this situation? You know, this is back in the day, by the way. You have like a date scheduled and you're waiting and waiting, all excited to meet this person, and then they don't show up. Yeah, that's happened to me more than 1 or 2 or 5 times. Yeah, that's happened to me multiple times in my life. Yeah. But anyway, you know what I mean? It's exciting, but then it never happens. So anyway, just a quick example. You can laugh on my behalf. That's okay. Yeah, whatever. I know it's happened to me a lot. So anyway, this is kind of the story of my life, but anyway, not a big deal. So I hope this helps you out to clear things up a little bit more. But with that being said, thank you so much for your support. With that being said, I'm going to bring Corey in right now to give the shout outs to the channel members right here. So again, congratulations to the shout out winners. And thank you so much for being members of the Blind to Billionaire fan club. So again, with that being said, Corey, take it away and give those shout outs to the channel members. All right, we'll catch you everybody later in the next video. I'll see you for now.
Hi, we'd like to shout out Michael Gomez, Jonathan Prince, Mae Johnson, Monty Larson, and Linda Morrell.